Hey, I'm Logan.
And I'm David.
We are This Is Wild. We live primarily in my self-converted Sprinter van, Frankie. We travel around Canada and North America as often as we can, but with quarantine, we've been stationary. This week, we're going to share with you our tips for living a healthy lifestyle on the road. So make sure to stay tuned, and we'll see you there.
Okay, so first thing right off the bat for staying healthy, we think would be keeping snacks around. That way you're not getting as full as you could be and then eating tons of food and possibly shopping while hungry. That's probably the worst thing you can do is shop for food when you're hungry because you buy crap. So we keep snacks close by in the drawers.
We've got date bars with peanuts.
Always something that's just easy to open.
Cashews.
Nuts. And then in the refrigerator below here, we always keep hummus and stuff like that because we're big hummus fans. And you can eat them with crackers and cucumbers.
And the biggest thing to keeping your snacks healthy is know what healthy is to you. So chips, not the best option. Maybe you go with that hummus and carrots option. And it takes a little bit of adjusting to if you're not used to it, but it really helps your body. So the next thing that you can do living in a van to live a healthier lifestyle is have a really good water filter. Right here, we've got a BERKEY. Scott from Conscious Water helped us out and hooked us up with this amazing BERKEY filter system. And I'm so excited about it because I've wanted one of these since I was 16 years old. So I'm very happy to have this in the van. I bought this because water is life. If you're not drinking good water that hydrates every single cell of your body, you're missing out on a lot of benefits that water is there to bring into your life. I got it personally because it filters out fluoride, arsenic, a lot of other pathogens, and it's stored within a stainless steel container versus being stored in a plastic container where chemicals can leach into your water that way. So do your own research on it. Reach out to Scott from Conscious Water. All of his links will be in the description below, and hopefully you guys want one of these because they are so awesome.
All right, so one of the most important things you can do is to get a really good sleep. When you're sleeping, especially in deep sleep, your body is literally fixing itself. Your RNA inside your DNA is repairing itself from the inside out. So if you can get into that really good, comfortable, deep sleep, then you're gonna stay healthy. So we're lucky because Logan set into her budget a really nice Tempur-Pedic mattress. This thing is beautiful to sleep on and we stay in deep sleep. If you're someone who's comfortable sleeping on the floor with say just a sleeping bag and you get deep sleep that way, do it. It doesn't matter how you get sleep, just get a really comfortable sleep and you'll stay healthy.
And make sure you go to bed at a good time. If you're someone who's up all night and then sleeps in the morning, like David, it works for you. But personally, I'm in bed or tired by 7 o'clock and I'm up early in the morning. So just know what works for your body and making sure you're doing what works for you. Next thing is take time to eat well. I love learning about nutrition. I love learning about what fuels my body and keeps me healthy. And this kind of sounds like eat good snacks, but if you're in a rush, if you're on the road all day, chances are you're gonna eat something really quick that's not too good for your body. I do it sometimes too, you got to, but if you schedule time into your day or a meal prep or whatever works for you to eat really good food, you're gonna be fueled in the way that your body needs to, and you're gonna notice it in the way that you feel. It's gonna keep you healthy. So if you wanna prioritize healthy eating, you're gonna try to have a big kitchen, a kitchen big enough to make the food that you need to fuel your body. If health isn't a priority for you at all, then you're not gonna have that big of a kitchen and maybe you're gonna be more inclined to go out and eat more. Completely up to you, but if health is a priority, a kitchen is what you need to make that happen.
So if you're in the van life, most likely you're gonna be traveling a lot. That's probably why you chose a van. So when you're traveling a lot, let's say you're doing stints across maybe North America, it takes about 4 or 5 days, make sure you take some time for your body. When you're sitting and driving 12 to 15 hours a day, that's a lot just sitting there. So make sure you get out at rest stops or even space out your driving. Take that extra couple days so you can enjoy the places you're stopping at and you can move your body enough to be comfortable and healthy. If these tips are helping you, please make sure you give us a thumbs up and let us know so that we can tell if it is in fact helping you.
So another thing that a lot of people don't think about when moving into a van is sometimes you need time away from the van for your mental health. And it seems like a cop-out at first, as in like, oh no, I'm gonna live in a van and I shouldn't be leaving the van because that's faking it or cheating. People who live in houses leave their houses and go to hotels all the time to take a break. So just make sure if you need time in a hotel to decompress, take care of your mind, have a good shower, Bella's barking, then make sure you book a hotel once every 3 months or whatever it is to take time for yourself.
It's not as crazy as it seems. By the way, we're not saying that you can't go and eat out. Of course you can go and eat out, but know the difference between what's healthy when you're eating out and what's not. Of course it's fine to cheat, everybody cheats, you know. You're gonna go grab those sweets or you're gonna eat at McDonald's because you've been driving a lot and you need to eat something as the only option. That's fine, but at least know what's good for you and what's not. That's the difference between, say, a healthy burrito place, which aren't really that healthy, but they're good, they're healthier than, say, McDonald's. That's the difference, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be 100% all the time. Next up, and one of my favorites to talk about, everything about health is my favorite to talk about, but simplify your body care routine. You can do this in a house, you can do this in a van. In a van it works because you have less space, therefore you have less space to store stuff. But the world wants to promote you a ton of beauty care products that honestly, you just don't need. So personally, I say I never put anything on my body that I can't eat. So creams, all that stuff, no go for me. So what I do is I have my little bin over here of homemade creations. So I've got herbal body oils that take care of my body. My body soaks them up. They're organic and they're really good for my nervous system. And the whole point is just simplifying what you do to your body so that your body can handle the things that are coming at it and you're not purposely putting chemicals on your body all the time.
So another way to stay healthy isn't just, you know, your body, it's your brain. And one of the ways to do that is to stay social, to stay hanging out with people. Even just hanging out with your dog. And if you hang out with people, you're gonna keep your mind happy. A lot of us are introverts, but we're still social. We still wanna hang out with our best friends. So make sure to do that because as you're doing it, you're staying healthy and you're getting perspective, which is always good. The other thing is when you're hanging out with friends, you're gonna eat at one point. And normally, in my case, when I hang out with friends, we always make a big meal and normally it's healthy. It's not so, you know, bad for you. So when you're hanging out with friends, you're doing good for your brain, and if you're eating, you're most likely doing good for your gut.
And the number one thing you can do for your health while living the van life, move your body. So, moving your body is super important to staying healthy, and that doesn't mean working out like a maniac every single day. If it's what you like, that's good. I like working out. I'm out of breath, but not that much. So even if that means getting out for a walk for 10 minutes, if it's raining, walking around a store for a bit, or launching your body down a piece of plastic down a hill, whatever makes you move.
We're gonna go play.
Yeah.
Oh.